I forgot my ears. Okay, there we go. I just realized I forgot my ears. There we go. Okay, good. All right, sorry I'm a little behind today, you guys. I wanted to get on here and do a quick video of, it's an Easter, like kind of Thumper inspired a little. It made me think a little bit of Thumper from Bambi. So I want to remind you, $25 abstract beauty class. You get half a pack of the gold. Hi, Carol. Hi, Marcia. Half a pack of the gold pizza boxes. You get a free stamp set. You get a full pack of the Genial Gems. You get half a pack of the abstract beauty paper, which we're going to look at again today. I'm going to set this aside so I can make sure I show you the paper. This is that paper. So $25 class, and you're also going to get everything you need to make your 6 cards already cut for you and everything and ready. The only thing you won't have is the sentiment stamps. You can choose whatever you want, but you won't get your ink or your adhesives. And so, oh, and this is the bonus project, is this little gold pizza box. So don't forget to sign up for that class. It's only $25, so it's a really good deal. And you're getting the free stamp set. The stamp set I'm going to use today is actually the same stamp set I use for the same stamps that I use in my $25 abstract beauty class. So be sure to sign up. And yeah, let's get started. I just was running a little bit behind today, so we'll go ahead and let's get started. Okay, whoops. There we go. Sometimes I can't. Whoa. Something's wrong. There we go. There we go. I got a little, like I pressed something just as I was turning it, so it changed it. Okay, so we're going to be using, this is the stamp set I used for the cards, but you can use any stamp set you want. I just happen to use this one because I just like the style of the printing, and we're going to be using the Happy Easter today, which I haven't actually glued, because you know, I don't make a ton of Easter cards. So I'll show you how I actually put the stickers on my stamps, on the red rubber stamps. So I take my sticker off of the labels here, my little label. I take my label and I put it, I peel up some little tabs and I put it onto the block. And so it's on there nice and clear. Then I go ahead and I take, here's my Happy Easter stamp, and I peel off the backing. Now the backing of this really isn't sticky. It's not sticky. It's just clean. And so then what I do is I take my block and I essentially stamp my sticker onto my stamp to get it correctly aligned. And so it's almost like stamping. You're just kind of going to make sure your sticker is aligned up with the shape of your stamp. So I just pressed it down. I just made sure it was aligned and I pressed it down. And it's a pretty good way to make sure your stamp's on straight. And so it actually is. So perfect. That worked perfectly. So, all right. So don't forget about my $25 abstract beauty class. So today we're going to make a little card using the abstract beauty paper, which I've showed you before. I think it's a hidden gem. So you get half a pack, which is 24 sheets of these papers in your abstract beauty class. Look at that gold. I just love the gold. It's my fave. And the flowers. And so I'm going to use some of the floral today, which the floral was my least favorite. I like this floral, but the floral was my least favorite. I think because I just feel like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of florals as a whole. It's fine. And I tend to use all these other funky ones. And so I'm using one of these sheets today. This one's a real subtle one. This one has a ton of gold on it. Some more abstract. All right. So there we go. So you would get a half a pack of this paper in that class that I keep talking about. So it's a really good, yes. That's why that's how I align all of my stamps, is that way. So what I'm going to do is these 4x6 pieces from the Abstract Beauty paper. Yes, right, Carol, it's so easy. These 4x6 papers are almost an equivalent to a card to front. So what we're going to do today is we're going to maximize our paper, which I always try to do, and we're going to make a card front using this. And I actually think I'm going to, let's see. So this is 5.5 inches long. So I'm going to cut off, I'm just cutting off, I think this is 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, because this is six inches long. The card is 5.5. So that's why I cut this to 5.25. But this is already 4 inches wide. So it's like the perfect card front. And so I just needed that one little piece there. And we're going to make a little bunny, a little Thumper inspired bunny today. And I think I might do that. I'm not quite sure. I haven't fully designed my piece yet. I kind of want to use this Just Jade gold with it to pick up some of the gold in the paper. Oh, this, yeah, there's gold in this paper. It's just a little tiny spots of gold. I thought the navy one was a little too dark, so that's why I'm not using that one, that floral. So we'll go ahead and we'll, we're going to punch out our little, we're going to use some punches to punch out our, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Our bunny. Okay. So I'm going to take this gray. This is Smoky Slate. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Smoky Slate. I think this looks the most Thumperish. And so this was just an old card stack that I had from before. Stampin' Up! Now has these. So talk to your demonstrator and, you know, we can get one of these. Yeah, so this is Smoky Slate. It's a little, and it's already labeled with the correct cards and everything. Like, so I put them in rainbow order because that's how I find my cards. This was an old one I made. And so, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this scrap and I'm going to cut out my bunny ears. I'm going to use the ladybug punch and I'm going to cut out the wings as my bunny ears. Okay. Then I'm going to cut the body. This is a 2 3/4 punch. Now we don't sell this punch anymore, but you can buy a 2 3/4. You can use the 2 3/4 inch circle dies, or I also have seen these from EK Success. Some of us already have these circle dies, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. So this is a 1 3/4 inch circle, and then we're going to cut a scalloped oval, all from the Smoky Slate. Okay. Whoa. I might be needing this one again. And so I thought this was such a cute way to make a bunny. It's super, super quick. So you see where the ears are the wings are the ears. The wings are the ears. I actually might cut them so that they're a little pointed, but I don't know. I guess they're fine. And you could even bend one, make it like floppier. So, so you're going to take a little glue dot, attach that there. And then we're going to attach, actually I can use my little white glue here. It's just a 1 3/4. Any kind of circular punch that you have or circular shape. So cute. Can be the ears, can be the body. We're just doing the butt of the bunny. Just the rear end, which is kind of fun. I'm so hungry. And so we've got that. Oh, this is way bigger. I think I needed a smaller one, like 1.5. Oh, sometimes the measurements from the person I get these things, like she always has the wrong measurements. So let me go ahead and get my 1.5. That's like a little too big. That's not really the shape I wanted. So give me 1 second. I should have grabbed the other one just in case. should have tried it out before. It seems a little bit too big, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the right one. It just feels wrong. So what you're going to do, see, is you're going to layer them to where this little is the bum, but see how the body's like a little bit too fat? I think we need a different circle. The person I got this design from, I'll be honest, she always has the wrong measurements for her designs. I know it's because she doesn't actually make the designs, someone else makes them for her, but as a result, it's just kind of frustrating that she always has the wrong designs. Yeah, see, that works a little bit better, and then we'll put a little like bunny tail. Okay. I know she doesn't make the designs, but still, come on. Just have the right measurements at least. I understand people make mistakes, but she does it all the time. I think that's what makes it kind of frustrating. And so here's, you could do this, and this is the little bunny bum, but then we'll put this one on top. I was tempted to use the other one. Let's try it and see what it's like. Let me see how I can get a strip in there. I thought it was just such a cute little, no, I like this little fuzzy big bunny like rear. And you can pop it up so it's like a little, like his little bum, and then you'll put like a little thing for his little, I can't think of any words right now, ladies. Goodness. All right, dimensionals. We need some dimensionals. So it's not that hard of a card for a nice little Easter card. All right, so I'm just going to use some little dimensional here. And so when you use it, see, it's just like his little bum. I don't know why it's, yeah, his tail, that's the word. It would help if I actually used some words. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so like lost in my brain. I think I've just had a long day. It wasn't the easiest day at work, which I'll be honest is part of the reason why I really am hoping for that other job. But I haven't heard anything yet. But I did hear that they called one of my references already. No, that is how it's supposed to look. Okay, cute. And so I just needed to like pull it down a little bit more. Part of me actually thinks they used this one to make its bum. Like, I wonder if they did. Like, hold on. Let me try one more thing, guys. Something is telling me they used this actual ladybug to make the circle. Let me try it and see. Because part of me thinks that they did. I actually think they did. That the circle is actually from, I think that's actually how it was done, is I think it's actually from the ladybug. Yeah, because see now how it's a little bit more, I don't know, it's a little more appropriate. So I lied. So I just punched out a ladybug and I punched out the ears. See, someone else designed it for her, so she didn't know the exact things when she made the video, and I should have tried this before I talked to you guys too. So that's my fault. So luckily you guys are forgiving. So I'm just winging it. Sometimes Mondays are a little bit harder for me to get on unlike before. Yeah, see now his bum is like so cute and fat and fluffy. And so it's like it needs to be small so that the rear looks nice and fat. You know how when a bunny is bent over, it's like his little bum is so fat and cute. And so I like that this had the scalloped so that it looked a little bit more fluffy as opposed to the straight oval, which would have just been kind of plain. So it's cute to have the little scallop. Then I wanted to add a something that matched a little rhinestone to his tail. So let's grab a rhinestone. one of the large rhinestones, or maybe even one of those, oh, these large iridescent ones might work. We could even add like one of these pearls. Let's see. Or one of these pearls to the rear. Or we could even add one of those. No, I don't know if I want one of those textured ones. Might be cute too. Let's see. Let's look at it. Oh, an opal. We could add a large opal. Let's see how the opal looks. I kind of like that. Although, see, they had used a little heart, which was kind of cute. But I don't have any little hearts. And so I thought I'd add, I think I might add that because it's pink. All right, we'll decide on that in a moment. One thing at a time. So we'll do the bunny last. Okay, so we have our front, and I wanted to add our bunny. And I really kind of wanted to add some ribbon or something. So I could add this strip here, but I really wanted to just add a little more dimension. And so that's why I was thinking about adding this little layer of the jade gold ribbon, which is on sale. I think it's on clearance, so you know, which I love. I love some clearance. That'll be cute. And then have the little bunny over here. And then have like Happy Easter up here on an oval. I think that would work. I mean, yeah, I think that'll work. So let's get our, I envisioned it in my brain based on my instructions that I got. And so it just took me a little bit of time to get to the right place. Okay, so that looks cute. I kind of like having that pink underneath and then having our little bunny. Yeah, that looks good. So let me glue this down. That's what I love about this 4x6 paper, is that you already have your little, it's mainly cut. You're just getting that last little bit, you know, off. And yeah, I've actually been making about 2 cards with 1 sheet. Oh no. No. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut another sheet because unless no, because it's all the way up there. I'm gonna have to cut another sheet. Oh goodness. Let me grab another sheet real quick. Because of the gold foil, it's pretty hard to use the glue eraser on that. So let me grab another sheet real quick. Bummer. I rarely start over. I hate starting over. I know it's not totally wasted paper. I'll just have to figure out a way to use, to cut around it, use the parts that don't have glue on it. But that's a bummer. I was super excited about that. Oh well. Well, at least I'm using up my Abstract Beauty paper. Exactly, you're right. Such a Monday. It looks like a case of the Mondays. That's actually how I felt. I started off my day with this horrible meeting with my new supervisor. Oh my gosh. I'm in a new department. I didn't get the new job yet. I'm waiting to hear still. So we'll still keep hoping that the Lord opens that door. But I'm in my new department. And last week when I went to see him, he just pretty much lectured me for like an hour. And it was so disappointing. I'm like, so this is your welcome aboard meeting? I wonder what a disciplinary board meeting is, because I sure feel like I was just chewed out, and he was, I don't know, he was upset about things that happened like 6 years ago. I mean, it's just, there's no way to succeed there pretty much, because he's already got strikes against me. So it's pretty much a huge bummer, to put it lightly, you know. And then, so then today we had our unit meeting. So I assumed he'd mention that I was like new to the unit. People know me there, but like, you know, usually you say, oh, this is my new person in our unit, blah, blah, blah. Nope, nothing, nothing. He didn't mention my name at all, nothing at all. And then he just proceeded to say, you know, we got to figure out a place to sit. He's not going to assign us places to sit. Just find a place to sit down. I'm like, what do you mean? So now that I'm permanent in your department and you're telling me just to figure out a random place to sit, you're not going to assign me a desk? Like, I understand the temporary detailees, like they're kind of floating around. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. And then he talked about denying sick leave just because. And I mean, it was the most bizarre meeting I've ever had with a supervisor. It was very it was very dictatorish. It was just such a bummer start to a Monday. Here I was like all ready to go, happy it was Monday, and I didn't really have a bad attitude when I walked in until Hater McHaterson opened his mouth, and I was like, dang, you really make things hard. I'm gonna go ahead and grab, I think I'm gonna grab I might actually, instead of doing the oval, I think I might take one of these little scallop pieces. Let's look at our Happy Easter stamp. Make sure we can find one the right size. I think that's the right size. That looks good. Of these, now these are retiring, by the way. Thanks for the heads up about the body, Marcia. I know, I wish I had some pom-poms for the tail. It would be nice to have some little pom-poms for the tail. I was trying to, you know, like I told you, I got the idea from another lady, and I was trying to make it, I want it to be kind of like a thumper. And so I have the white pearls. That might work. I also have these little, these are the biggest ones, these ovals. So they might actually be the correct one because they're the largest. I just kind of wish there was a little more something. See, she used a little tiny heart. I wish I had a tiny heart. I do have a tiny heart punch. Give me 1 second. To make it just cuter. I just want it to look cuter. I just want his rear to look a little bit better. And so I should have grabbed this punch when I was talking to you earlier. La, la, la. I have some dies. I have some dies that punch. It can be any small heart. It can be any small heart. I think I'm going to punch out a little pink heart for his rear. Let me grab a little scrap of, here we go. Here's some polished pink. And this is the dog punch that's, I think the dog punch is possibly still on clearance. I'm not quite sure. Oh my gosh, that's way cuter. Look at how cute that little heart is. See how it makes it so cuter? Oh, so much cuter. All right. There we go. Yeah, heart punch with polished pink. I think I'm pretty sure that's the polished pink. I'm positive it is. It looks almost like the Magenta Madness, but it's not. Sometimes depending on how you, little polished pink heart for his little bum. And I put a glue dot instead of a puffy. You could put a little mini puffy dimensional. Let's see how the dimensionals look. Let's see. Do I want a dimensional? Let's see how it looks. No, dimensional is like too big. It's like too wide. Yeah. I told you, well, the person that I got the idea from, like, that I was telling you about, she's like one of these major gazillion-dollar demonstrators. So like I said, she doesn't design her own stuff, which is okay. I don't care about that. But the, oh, no. Oh my gosh. What did I do? The little, oh goodness. I got the little, Blushing Bride would have been good too, because there is Blushing Bride on this. Let me put another glue dot, because that one got all gross. Because I stuck it on a bunch of stuff. I'm going to punch a new one, because that is annoying. So I'm just going to punch this from the dog punch. But there's a few different hearts that we have available that are tiny, like confetti style. Okay. We're going to throw that away. I'm going to use 2 dots so that it's popped up just a little bit more than 1 dot, but not not the same as a dimensional. There we go. There we go. And so we'll pop that on right there. And then let me get some. Whoa, my glue came off. Oh my gosh, this is such a Monday project, guys. Goodness gracious. What a Monday project. It's like everything that can go wrong is going wrong. So my new supervisor is fun. Obvi. Let's just hope this other job comes through, because I honestly walked away from work today thinking, I can't believe that this is my job right now. Like, I can't believe that I'm working with this person, because it just hurts my heart. So I'll just keep hoping for the best. I'm going to go ahead and cut off some chunks of, or use some bigger dimensionals. The little body is kind of flopping around a little bit, so I'm going to put some chunks on the side here to stabilize. And then I'll put some here. Yeah, the dog punch, the dog punch I thought was already retired. But the cat punch is retiring. But I thought the dog punch was already retired. And so, because I had used it on my Cruella de Vil, and I'm pretty sure it was retired last year. But the cat punch stuck around. And they have it on clearance right now. And so I think it's only like $9. I love the dog punch. I use it not as much as I use the cat, but oh, that didn't work. I need to put some more underneath. Oh my gosh, why is this the hardest? Okay, so I'm putting 2 dimensionals. 2 dimensionals on 2 layers of dimensionals on the side of the rear end, on the side of the tail. Like, so I stacked 2 so that it'll pop up, but not necessarily, because it was like kind of flopping, and so I didn't want that. Okay, so now if someday I'm going to finish this card, this simple card that probably is only like a 5-minute card, will be finished hopefully before night time tonight. Goodness gracious. Good night, as my grandma used to say whenever something was annoying. She'd be like, good night, what a mess. So she was so cute. I miss her so much. I'm still going to use some of those. Okay, so I think I'm going to use, I'm not going to use Blushing Bride as my ink. I think I'm going to use Polished Pink for the Happy Easter, because we've already got so much jade. So I'll go ahead and stamp Happy Easter on my little label. These are Stitch So Sweetly dies. I'm going to miss these because these are retiring as well. They are amazing dies. I can't get enough of these. Okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll put, now this one I know how to put dimensionals on. Let's just hope I put it all on like straight and not like a hot mess. I'm just trying to use up the last of these little tiny ones because I have a few too many, and yeah. Oh, I need to order some envelopes. I just realized. Oh, and I have your package is in the mail. It's hanging on my door right now, but I got everything printed out, so it'll go out tomorrow. I have one more thing to add to my shopping bag, so before I can mail it. Then I'm gonna add, because I want to, I'm gonna add some of these iridescent gems because they're so pretty, and I think they're the perfect gems for this little card. You could also add the gold, just pick up that little bit of gold. But I'm gonna put, whoops, the iridescent gems. There we go, cute. Okay, there's our Easter card. Oh my gosh, it only took like 10 years, but oh yeah, this is not, it usually doesn't happen to me when I'm on video, but you're right. I'm glad I make mistakes on camera too, because I always want people to know that, you know, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay that we have issues with stuff, you know, because it's normal. And like I said, this has been part for the course for my day, obviously, because, man, that supervisor just kind of, he already treated me so badly last week. So to meet with him again today with everybody there, and it was just as bad. I was like, well, at least it's not just me this time. But then it also made me think, wow, he treats us all this way. Ugh. What a terrible supervisor. And you know what's sad is I've worked with him before in the past and he was cool, but I don't know what's going on in his life right now that makes him so annoying, but you know, it'll all be okay. But it is a cute card. I agree. I think this was a winner, even though through all the pain and suffering, putting it together, and my little messed up piece over there, like my little, yeah, see, some of it is dried. Yeah, it's dried. So I will show you, if I go to take the glue off, it will work a little bit, but this paper is thinner. So like, for example, oh, it's picking it up. I might be able to salvage this piece. Sometimes with the specialty pieces, when you go to use your glue eraser on it, it'll tear the paper, because you know it's not cardstock, this, you know, so sometimes it'll tear the paper. It's actually working, but you really have to let it dry. You can't do it when it's wet. And so I'm gonna, you know, whittle away at that to see if I can salvage it. I don't want to totally waste it forever. And so let's see, was there anything else I wanted to show you? Oh, don't forget to sign up for my $25 class. There's only 6 spots left. I was surprised I sold out so quickly. I was not sold out, but like I'm selling out quickly with that class. I mean, not that the class isn't awesome, but it just surprised me that it was selling so quickly. I didn't anticipate it. I thought it would be really slow, but yeah. I love Disney as well. Marcia is my other Disney fan friend, Carol, and then we became friends because we both love Disney and Stampin' Up. So yeah, good times. So that is my Thumper card, guys. And so obviously it's a cute one. Oh yeah, see, like this one. See, I'm trying to take the glue off on this one, and it's peeling the gold off as well. It's peeling the gold right off the paper. So it works sometimes, but not all the time. But we'll see. I'll whittle away at it and see if I can get it. So yeah, that's a cute card. It actually did turn out good. Thanks for let me shine the gold. I love the gold in this. Such cute gold. And then I had to do double layers to get the little rear end to pop up just right. But that's a cute card. So cute. I think I'll send it to my bestie. So I'll make one to send to my best friend because she is the bestest. So, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm so glad. Sorry to be such a whiner today, but such is life. And so we'll just keep hoping and praying for that other job, and tomorrow is a new day. That's the good news. Tomorrow is always a new day, fresh start. So I'll get a good night's sleep tonight and just move on. And my team that I'm working with is amazing. Even if the supervisor isn't good, at least my actual coworkers on my team are amazing, and we have so much fun. But all of us had trouble recovering today from him because, you know, all of us just struggle to get back on track because, you know, when you're kind of beaten down, you feel a little like, oof. So, well, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time, guys, and have a great day.